but we are ready to go here with the upper final. Daniel is back, but how back is the question. How back is Daniel? Is he fully back, or is he only partly back? So far today, he's been, I think, mostly back, but this is where we find out if he's fully back, because Wahvey has been on a tear in the off-season for North America. He's, I think, been the #1 North American 1v1 player. Obviously, the #1 player on the North American server has been Diaz, but overall, he has been the #1 actual NA player in ones. So let's see what can Daniel, the #1 player for NA last year, do about that. Daniel versus Cosmic was one of the most one-sided matches when it comes to shot creation, at least early on in the series. Cosmic could not get out of his goal. Daniel was just constantly attacking him from all angles. Wahvey, I expect to be challenging a lot more early and finding ways into the midfield. Big key to victory against Daniel. You can't let him get this close and try and reactively stop his shots, because he is just going to delete the ball in the top corner. He's done it again. Flip reset, top bins flick. It looks so unstoppable from the defender POV, which I'm glad we saw the first time around. The glaze for Daniel is crazy. Is it though? Is it though is the question. Really? Or was it more exactly as the doctor ordered? Because I feel like what I said was going to happen just happened. I don't know if that's glazing or facts. This time Wahvey is able to stop the shot, which was much more directly at him. He's threatening a demo in the recovery, lands it. Daniel maybe a bit pedestrian not jumping there. Wahvey, who lost out in the grand final of Salt Mine 3 North America to Daniel, has definitely leveled up in the past year. Well, Daniel's been inactive recently in ones. Came back to a little bit of rust last time around. But in the previous qual to this one, in qual 2, Wahvey was able to eliminate Daniel from the lower bracket. Both the players were surprised to be in the lower bracket early on, of course. I don't think many of us expected to see them there. But it was Wahvey who sent Daniel back to the qualifier. And here Daniel is, having re-qualified. Double reset. Just composure by Wahvey. You could see that Daniel wasn't getting another touch on it, wasn't getting back to it. And just effortlessly walks it down the middle of the pitch. Yeah, last time they played it was Game 5. It was a 5-game series. It was extremely close. But Wahvey came out on top. I don't think either player played at their best in Qual 1 for Salt Mine 4. Today, Wahvey definitely looks to be warmed up. Needed to come back from behind against the Patos in round 1. And then go to Game 5 against First Killer. Daniel's had a bit of an easier run by comparison, sweeping his round 1. And then winning the last round 3-1 against a resilient Cosmic. Late reset by Daniel. Demo as well. Can he get around this before Wahvey spawns? Wahvey actually spawns right in front of Daniel and gets bumped. Well, that's a bit unlucky by Wahvey. I think if Daniel was just a little bit further forward. Let's take a look at Wahvey's POV on spawn here. Yeah, as soon as he spawned, he's already getting bumped. So great play by Daniel to time that. As he passed over the spawn point, Wahvey just simply appeared and could not get back. If Daniel was faster there into the corner, Wahvey, funnily enough, would have been in a better position. Oh, what a touch by Daniel. Look at this first touch. To get his 3rd goal of the game, Wahvey was in the area, but still did not see this one coming. Oh, the lightest little touch to chip the ball over Wahvey. Just Lick thinks if he wants to win, he needs to avoid Game 5. Nerves will be too much for Wahvey. I mean, they went to Game 5 last time and he won it. So I don't think that's entirely true. I think Wavey's pretty good in Game 5s, to be honest. But this is going to all be about stopping Daniel from getting up into the air. Daniel, much like Diaz, not a player you want to get or allowed to get into their comfort zone when it comes to their aerial game. Disciplined play here by Wahvey, not going for the mid boost. A lot of players would have done so there and most likely conceded. Good vision by Wahvey as well. He's pathing in the small pads. Dangerous commit to the mid though. That's going to leave him Out of position and out of boost for Daniel's next attack. Again, Daniel slow playing it at the near post though. Wahvey in reverse. Spots an opening. And overall, that's a big win in the position, but he tries to demo Daniel from behind and misses. Daniel still got a little bit of a bump on the back of him. Now Daniel switches sides. Big ground shot, but not one that Wahvey can't handle. The follow-up shot, a little bit more awkward though. Wahvey has put himself in a world of trouble here. This was certainly unnecessary. That catch from Wahvey should have been automatic. He should have been able to keep the ball in front of him. But he's accidentally popped it backwards into the middle of the box where Daniel was waiting to score. Daniel backs Wahvey up again with another strong kickoff. Follow-up shot. Not the best by Daniel. Wahvey waits for it. The next shot is better. And that's in. As Daniel's just peppering the net with shots. Wahvey could not stabilize. Maybe thought Daniel was going to retreat after he hit the ball high there. But that was not the case. Daniel. This time opting for the underdunk and he scores. It really is a problem for Wahvey that he can't stop Daniel from getting these sidewall aerial plays after kickoffs. Like I spoke about in the last series, Daniel just looking for that wall opposite his spawn point every time. He does it here also. This time Wahvey's able to beat him to the punch and gets a nice shot attempt as well. Sat very awkwardly for him though, and Daniel knows it. Just lets Wahvey have it, knowing there's not really much he can do in that situation. You feel like Daniel generates more offense than almost anyone? In this tournament today, maybe. But historically, I would disagree. I'd say no. Not really. In some matchups, he does. When he can consistently win kickoffs the way he likes to do. He's very good at not overcommitting. I've talked about this a lot today. We've been casting a ton of Daniel's games, as Wahvey does now forfeit game 1. Yes, when Daniel can win kickoffs the way that he is today, he's extremely good at getting an aerial play that's super hard to defend, and then he stays in attack afterwards. He doesn't let his opponent get back into the midfield after the initial attack. He just keeps attacking, keeps getting their boost, keeps on going for more aerial plays, and eventually most opponents will succumb to that and concede. However, there are some players in the world who are able to counter Daniel's kickoff. They know what he's up to, and they adapt accordingly. But so far, Cosmic took a while to do it earlier. Wahvey has not yet done it. In this first kickoff of the game, I want you guys to pay attention. Daniel's spawning on the right-hand side of the ball. If he's pushing the ball left, that's his standard kickoff. That's what he likes to do. And Wahvey needs to try and end up on that same side of the pitch to follow the ball. This time Daniel mixes it up. Actually a delay from him. And one that hasn't worked out too well, but also hasn't gone too badly. In fact, it's getting better with age. This kickoff is aging like fine wine, as Wahvey kind of got lost while trying to keep control of the ball. Yeah, in terms of generating most offense recently, it depends what kind of offense you're talking about. Because when you attack in the air, the volume of your offense is actually lower because aerial attacks take longer than ground attacks generally. So the guys who generate the most offense tend to be grounded attackers. Guys who are just able to take a flick, turn around, shoot again, turn around, set up another flick. That's going to be much faster than dribbling to the sidewall, aerial play, dribbling to the other sidewall after stealing a boost, another aerial play. It just takes longer to set up attacks like that. Great defense by Wahvey. Daniel is going to come out on top in this exchange with the boost steal. Wahvey not putting him in an uncomfortable position quite yet. Daniel knows Wavey's boost starved, and he wants to try and keep this ball active as a result. Wahvey, though, defends his back corner boost. Daniel settles for a bump. Oh, he's going to do more than that, though. He's going to score off a bump. Wahvey got a bit too excited too soon here. Thought that he was going to run away with the goal after he got the boost secured in the back corner. Let his guard down, though. Presented the side of his guard to Daniel and suffered the consequences. So Daniel back to his standard kickoff, pushes it to that outside wall, and he does get the big aerial play started. It's the flavor of the month wave dash shot, saved by Wahvey. If somebody's going to know about what shots are popular right now, it will be this guy, one of the #1 grinders in the NA1 scene. Always putting in the work, always trying to get the hours up. And Wavey's faked out Daniel with a reset that didn't look all that comfortable, I'll be honest. This reset by Wavey, that's a pretty awkward. I don't think he even got it, in fact. Jacket, thanks for the 7-month tier 1. Welcome to the channel. Wavey able to come away with a possession play. He opts for the ground game though, instead of that wall play that Daniel would most likely have preferred in that situation. I think Wavey knows that Daniel has probably got his number when it comes to aerial games, so he'll try and dabble with aerial offense here and there, and most likely stick to the ground game for his offensive output. Big hit by Daniel. Knows it's missable, and to make it worse for Wavey, Daniel doesn't even have to commit early. He can wait and find out if you've missed before actually committing to the shot. Huge flick by Daniel this time. It is going to be saved well by Wavey. 12 boosts and a dream. It's a decent flick, all things considered. But Daniel is in control right now. Trips up Wavey. Actually gets bumped afterwards though. This is a dangerous position for Daniel. He uses the inside of Wavey's net to get back into the midfield. Is it safe to say that Daniel is back? I don't think he's peaking yet. I think he's looking to peak in the main event a month from now. But this is the Daniel we expected in Qual 1. This is the Daniel that everybody's more afraid of when they run into him in the big ones tournaments in North America. What can Wavey do to try and take control of the series again? That flick isn't going to help him too much. Routine save for Daniel. And follow-up touches as well. Oh, what a shot. Daniel absolutely rips it top corner. This was a low momentum position, a low boost position. And from Wavey's POV, not a position Daniel should be able to generate that much power from, but he's maxed the scale when it comes to power on that shot. Perfect timing with the air roll, perfect timing with the dodge. And Wavey with nowhere near saving it. Little bump by Wavey. Oh, nice air roll shot as well. Hesitation by Daniel in defense, coming back to bite him here. Couldn't decide what to do with this one. And Wavey was there to capitalize. 1-goal game. The main event format is going to be double elimination for top 8 and single elimination for top 4. Everybody will start in the upper bracket. Yeah, not the biggest mix-ups when it comes to kickoff strats for Wavey today. Daniel is really sticking to his main favorite strategy quite often. But okay, everybody pay attention. This is how you counter Daniel's kickoff. You block greedily on the outside. What Wavey just did is he put his card so far on the outside of the ball that usually a kickoff would crush him. But because he's got a good read on where Daniel's going to be hitting the ball, he can do that. Because Daniel also quite greedy, not someone who gets completely goal side. He likes to go a little bit more side on. And Wavey can counter that by being equally side on with a wave dash recovery or just a standard kickoff that goes to the inside wall from his POV. Nice outplay by Wavey. He's trying not to get bumped on the exit. Boost has respawn for him. He's so afraid of Daniel flicking it, even with no momentum in a position like that. But here comes Wavey, looking for the tie game. Pop to the top shelf, saved by Daniel. Wavey has to back down, has to respect Daniel's boost management. But he didn't have to respect the potential for a flick there. Daniel's downward momentum took him away from the ball, and Wavey scores. Well, this is not a play that Wavey really had to worry about. Daniel was underneath the ball, so even if he does flip, he's not hitting it. It's a good read by Wavey. Now runs into Daniel's delayed kickoff. Both players have bumped each other, wave dashed out of it. And Daniel will take control. Looking for another late lead with the flip reset. Uses it early, gets another one. Wavey shuts him down in the nick of time. Open net now for Wavey. And he takes his time with it, slots it. Take the lead by 1 goal. It's 5-4. Daniel uncharacteristically took too long to get the flip reset and thus got challenged before he could use it. It's a good challenge by Wavey. Daniel's open for the demo. He knows it. Tries to run up on the wall to safety, and in doing so leaves the ball. Wahvey looking to play it into space. Daniel in an extremely tough position. Wahvey playing keep away. Then Wahvey actually just walks it in, calls Daniel's bluff. Daniel didn't really want to dodge here because with only a few seconds left in the game, he needs control. Wahvey knows that, just walks it through him, and he will win this one to tie the series. So Wahvey actually winning the boost battle in this game, able to wrestle control of boost away from Daniel. That's going to be a big part of his success in this match. Rettles is up 2-0. You're joking. That's insane if he's up 2-0. What a performance from Rettles to be up 2-0 on first killer. Actually insane. That's one person. We've not done a chalkcast with guests in a while. We need to get some guests back in chalkcast. Who do you guys want? It's always something we love to hear about. What pro players do you guys want us to have on the show? To hear what they're up to in the off season, and just hear what they're up to in life in general. Rettles is always an interesting player to talk to in that regard. Good dive there by Wahvey. It's the make yourself as big as possible theory. Arsenal, Archie, Jack and Rettles. Appjack with Rettles. Yeah, Appjack with Rettles would be fun. We'll see, maybe they're available, because we're going to do shotcasts every Wednesday these weeks. !shocked if you want to get involved in the Discord or check out the bonus episodes on Patreon. There's 72 of them now. So for the low cost of a Twitch sub, you can get 72 more bonus episodes. They probably come out to about 30 minutes each. So that's over 35 hours of content. What is it? 36 hours of content. Pretty decent deal, I would say. And one that is continuing to improve with every passing week. So we do one bonus episode every week. Yeah, we are still planning on doing the round table with org owners. Those guys are really busy though, so we need to probably wait until a good time for, you know, more than 1-2 of them if we want to get the best content possible. But yeah, that's still something that we've got in the pipeline, so definitely look out for that. We're always open to other topic ideas. Mostly right now in the off season we just stick to transfer rumors, player news, and obviously tournaments, because there are a lot of tournaments going on right now. Good shot by Daniel. Wahvey landed somewhere in no man's land for this one. Didn't get the best recovery. He actually bounced off the wall, and that forced him to use a little bit more boost to get down to the ground. I rescind all my opinions. Rails is playing like someone who's signed up for the next course by Top 1's minus Johnny Boy and apparently Jack. Executing themes like high percentage offense, off the ball play, challenge timing and more. The next rank, !TNR in chat to learn. Ardor, that's better than anything I've come up with. We need to get you to script more ad reads for the next rank. Holy cow, that was insane. I'm going to write that down. Stop paying chatters. Yeah, maybe a bit of an obvious one there. My bad. It's really fun as a streamer to sometimes... I didn't make up that. That is, in fact... I know you guys watching the video can't see the chat because I don't have it on my screen for this tournament, but that comment was real. But yeah, as a streamer, when you're not showing your chat on screen, you can just make up comments. Just read out a fake comment. Like, oh, Anonymous Chatter 1, thanks for the kind words. He says, Johnny, you're the best streamer. You're so cool. Everyone in the scene really appreciates you. Wow, thank you so much. That's really kind of you to say. And thanks for signing up to every link in the chat and setting a good example. Yeah, you can just send me an invoice for that one. Anonymous Chatter 1. No one said that? Yeah, I know, that was the point. That was the whole point when I said you can make up a comment when your chat isn't on screen. That was the idea. Not as funny when you have to explain it, but all good. Just make up testimonials. Just read out fake comments. That's what the internet's becoming. That's what the internet's about these days. Alright, Daniel up 2 here as we just get past halftime. Wahvey. The fast-paced dribble. Oh, it pounces on the rebound. Great read. I love that this move is still a thing. The little cut under the ball backflip flick, or an element of a backflip flick to pop the ball right over your opponent's head. Good old-fashioned 2015 Rocket League move that. Used to be done at a much slower pace. Oh, Wahvey's missed the kickoff goal. Daniel knew. Actually just turned away from the ball. That was a chance to tie. Wahvey cannot be giving up too many of those. Daniel baits in Wahvey. Beats him to the ball, but Wahvey is going to recover well. Wahvey looking for the demo now. Daniel concedes the back corner boost. Actually, he doesn't have to because Wahvey missed it. Daniel keeping up his momentum. Sets up the boost steal for himself. Wahvey's on completely zero here. Daniel's going to score. Wahvey feeling a bit uncomfortable, zero boost in that position. Didn't play the small pads all that well and gave the ball away at the first touch. Wahvey is having more success with the kickoffs the later into this series we go, just like Cosmic did when he played Daniel before this. Daniel hesitates his challenge at the near post, gets scored on. 1 goal game. Now, could Daniel have just turned and challenged? I feel like he might have wanted to, but the reason Daniel reversed out of that is because he thought Wahvey was going to go in front of the ball and bump him. And when Wahvey actually just hit the ball instead, Daniel wasn't ready to respond to that. Defensive pinch clear by Wahvey. Daniel's going to be all over him though. No time for Wahvey to grab boost. Still manages to get a good touch on the ball though, and this boost in the corner is spawning for him. He's waiting for it. There it is. Daniel, entry to the back corner. Running out of boost himself, but able to waste some time while he goes back to mid to grab 100. And Daniel's still got control of the ball. Backboards it. Up for the rebound. It's a soft one. Just a testing shot to keep Wahvey at bay. And now Wahvey has been sent into a bay somewhere in Utopia Coliseum. He's been bumped 3 times, miles away from Manfield. Daniel just picking his shots really, really well right now. Not going all in. Night and day performance and night and day playstyle compared to the last Salt Mine 4 qual, where Daniel was given a lot of free goals, given a lot of free possession to his opponents, and overextending much more than I'm used to seeing from him. In that regard, he is definitely back. This is the playstyle-wise Daniel that I expected to see last week. Wahvey down 2, 30 seconds to go. Low 50 goes Daniel's favor. Well, whatever Wahvey was planning there did not work out well at all. Johnny, do you think Diaz and Chronic would be favorites in this qual as if they were in? I think if Diaz was in this qual, he'd be the favorite. He seems to be the #1 guy in the Americas servers right now for 1v1. Chronic, I don't think so. His performances in ATR and Salt Mine combined would lead me to believe that he is not favored in this lineup. With Daniel looking like he is today, with Wahvey and First Killer playing really well earlier, although First Killer's now struggling, to be fair. Down 2-0 against Rattles, which is a big surprise. Diaz is not playing today. He doesn't need to because he's already qualified. Diaz is already qualified for Salt Mine for North America through the first qualifier. He's the #1 seed who qualified. The word on the street is he's going to try and play in Europe as well. He didn't make it past the check-in bot today, or yesterday I should say, for Europe. There's a good chance Diaz tries to qualify for both events. Did I know Rettles backwards is Slater? I did, but thank you for telling someone in chat who didn't. So a good start to the game for Wahvey. I take it back. Terrible start to the game for Wahvey. He had a free possession, space to get into his sweet spot with flicks, and then he missed the ball completely. Daniel, meanwhile, suffering from success, absolutely smokes the flick into the crossbar. Low air dribble by Daniel. Switches high with a reset. Too high. Once again, Daniel playing crossbar challenge at the start of game 4. And Wahvey capitalizes to take a 1-0 lead. Yeah, did you guys know Daniel's IGN is also his real name? Crazy, right? Oh, Daniel's missed this. What? How did he miss that? He had boost left over. That looked like a guaranteed goal. Now, he did only switch to his POV at the last second there, but still, that looked like a Surefire goal for Daniel with 47 boosts left over after the shot missed. Really nice ceiling challenge by Wahvey. Daniel's going to demo him the landing, but still, not much else Wahvey could have done there. Played it perfectly. Daniel, air double bump, 1-1. Wahvey, low-key, the Moxie of North America. I don't really see it, to be honest. I don't see it. I mean, Wahvey, yeah, he likes flicks, and there's maybe some other aspects of his game. He can sometimes use wave dash, recovery, kickoffs, but I don't think they play super similarly. Yeah, maybe Wahvey is one of the more aggressive defenders in NA as well, but there's still a difference. I think Moxie is a very different player, very unique player. Not sure if, well, definitely not everyday Wahvey looks like Moxie. He's got different styles. It's a solid challenge by Wahvey. Daniel, too quick up to the ball to give Wahvey the full pitch air dribble. Oh, Wavey's done well here. All the time in the world. Will he slow roll Daniel? No, he won't. He just scores it to go up 3-1. Wahvey with another good kickoff. Actually committed on Daniel's end. I'm very surprised Daniel committed to that challenge. It looked like he was just getting dusted. And on a rolling ball, that would be safe, but on a bouncing ball like this, a ball that's up in the air, Wavey's just going to see him coming. Daniel with his classic push kickoff to that outside wall, followed by an air dribble, and then followed by an outplay and a boost steal. It's what he does. This is Daniel in a nutshell when it comes to 1v1. This time Wahvey survives. Chance to add to his lead, which is already, for a low-scoring series like this, a fairly well-established one. You guys think 50-50 king, Wahvey? I mean, if Wavey's a 50-50 king, is Moxie the 50-50 king for Europe? I don't know if he is. I just feel like Moxie's style is so unique. I wouldn't really say he's like anyone, but if you had to have an equivalent in NA, then maybe out of the pool of players we're looking at today, Wavey's probably the most similar. But I still don't think they're super similar. Daniel purposely losing so he can snipe Rettles in lower bracket and troll him. Rettles has got to finish the series against Varskiller, and then he's also got to win the lower bracket semi against either Cosmic or AJ. How's that going though? Is Varskiller coming back? Is Varskiller starting to regain over there? Just say it, Moxie way better, stop sugarcoating it. I don't think that's true at all. I think Moxie's recent form has been inconsistent, and Wavey's been the #1 NA1s player, so I'd say Wavey, I'd probably take over Moxie. Before today's results for Moxie obviously won the EU qual for Salt Mine, but Wavey could just win this one and then even that out that, we'll see. Right now, he is behind to Daniel. FK 6-4 in game 4, going to game 5. That's a good series by from Rettles, close games. Diaz not #1 North America. Well, he's #1 North American server player, but obviously he's from Brazil. So the #1 North American player right now, based on the results we've seen in the offseason, is Wavey. Daniel trying to take him down here, and he is starting to chip away more and more at this lead. It's another sidewall air dribble into a goal for Daniel. Early reset, Wavey not comfortable challenging. And just like that, we're back to a 1-goal game. What happened to Firewall 154? He's still around. He's still making YouTube videos and streaming. He also streams view parties for a lot of Brazilian players in 1v1 events. He's always watching when Diaz is playing, so you can tune into Firewall 154's stream if you want to listen to some Portuguese commentary. Now, are we going to see a game 5 here? Wavey. Some good entry challenges and the demo, and now the open net. And the easiest conversion of the day. 32 seconds left for Daniel. Will he play for that standard kickoff again? Is he just going to go right wall here, try and get it in the air? Or will it be the delay that he's tried a couple times today? Actually switches to go left and doesn't work at all. He looked a little bit awkward on that one. Interesting to see Daniel switching strat though. This is not really something I'm used to seeing him do. He usually just thinks, nah, I'm better mechanically. I'm just going to do the same kickoff and beat you, if that's okay. And this time, it was not. Daniel, look for the late tie. Still in with a chance here. It's a good save by Wahvey. Daniel keeping it up. Not much boost at his disposal. Does Wahvey know that though, as Daniel grabs 100 on spawn. Daniel keeping the ball up. Still able to get the 0-second goal. Fakes the air dribble. Ground game. Looking for Wahvey to challenge. Wahvey refuses. Keeps his cool. And grounds the ball to send us to game 5. Dazarin, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream today. Hope you had good matches. I'm guessing that your matches are done since you're here. Yeah, it looks like Cosmic has swept AJ. Close game, 7-6, 7-6, 5-3. Cosmic is top 4 again. Cosmic looking really good right now. Only losing today so far to Daniel. As for First Killer versus Rettles, we could take a quick glance and see what's happening there. That's, I've heard, also going to be going to game 5. In fact, it is already in game 5, and Rettles leads with a 1-0 score. So, very interesting stuff over there. Rettles giving First Killer a real hard time. Alright, game 5. Winner makes Salt Mine for NA. Main event in December. Loser will play against another player later on to try and go through the lower bracket. Looks like we need to... We've got the 1-5 bug here. Hold on, I've got to go change team spectate to fix that, I think. There we go. Low 50 for Wahvey to start things off. Daniel did try to challenge a bit earlier than usual. Yeah, Wahvey would, I think, cement himself quite clearly as a top 5 in the world contender if he can win this. Join the likes of Diaz, Nas, and probably Drally in that list. The 5th spot, honestly up for debate. Right now I think Diaz, Nas, Drally are the only clear 3. Delayed kickoff for Daniel, looking to add to his 1-0 lead. And he will. Surprises Wahvey with his position. And beats him to the punch. Now here comes Daniel with another off-the-wall play. This time stopped. Probably took a bit too long to get a threatening reset ready. Wahvey taking the ball into space at the right side of the pitch. Daniel crosses over and challenges before Wahvey can get a run-up. It's a nice save by Wahvey, but Daniel's all over him here. Wahvey lost to Moxie and ATR EU. Wasn't it Atto, but also it was on EU server, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, what a fake. Daniel up 3-0. He might be back, ladies and gentlemen. That was extremely convincing. Can't really blame Wahvey for getting faked on that one. Daniel's been going for a lot of resets. A lot of irritable dunks. Just mixing up the aerial game really well. Now Wahvey has to score. He's got such a good position. And he will. 1 goal back and a long time to go. We need Wahvey to peak to get the Dan versus First Killer match. Is that what you guys are hoping for, the Daniel versus First Killer? Nice slot. Daniel up 4-1 with the kickoff goal. It's been impressive so far to see how Daniel converts on his aerial plays today. Interestingly enough, Wahvey out-Danieled Daniel on that kickoff. They both use the same strat, but because Wahvey is more greedy, more side onto the ball, he wins. That is something that happens when both players flip in opposite directions through the ball in the kickoff. The player who's usually more side on wins. And when both players flip in the same direction, the player who's more goal side tends to win. It's a simple but effective rule to follow if you want to understand why you're winning or losing. It's a lovely fake challenge by Daniel, just putting himself in an awkward position. Hard to outplay him when he's as elusive as this. Wahvey has to boom the zone post. Daniel still in the boost away. Chance to put this one even further out of reach. And he will. It's just gone straight in. Daniel's initial chip. And then the fake air dribble bump probably had Wahvey in a bit of a panic. He saw Daniel flying forwards. Tried to flip into his net to set up an in and out save. And instead he just bashed his head off the post. But it was Wahvey afraid of Daniel bumping him that had him running into the net like that in the first place. Daniel was one level ahead. Even if Wahvey did go for an in and out save, Daniel didn't actually play for the bump. He was recovering. It was all a mind game. Another high testing shot by Daniel. Wahvey's going to take it down. Daniel going to rip the ball off him and take it all the way to the back corner. Wahvey scared to commit. Doesn't want to lose 50-50 in this position. Going over Daniel's head. Wahvey reads it. Daniel jumped a bit too high. It's a nice fake by Wahvey. He jumped so early that Daniel panicked. And then Wahvey actually just waited for the ball to come down. Slotted it underneath the pre-jump. Now Daniel leaving the ball and kickoff. Wahvey does get a freebie off the wall. Daniel didn't play this one correctly. And it's a 2-goal game. Well, Daniel, if he wanted to play the ball there, had to jump. I'm not sure why he drove so far forward without fully committing. It was either full send or turn back sooner and actually cover the net there. Daniel boxes Wahvey back with the kickoff. Wahvey wants to accelerate the ball down the middle, wants to set up a counter attack. Daniel once again is in control. And he gets the bump. Wahvey has not found an answer for these today. At least not a consistent one. Daniel softly pops the ball on target and then just snipes Wahvey, who's off the back wall to try and save. 3 goals in it. It's Daniel in game 5. Actually, all the odd-numbered games today, Daniel has come out on top in. Complete reversal of the last time they played, where Wahvey won all the odd-numbered games at 1 and 5. .111 on the clock. Daniel controlling the ball in defense. Wahvey has to find a way into the play here. There it is. Tries to shoot it first time. Oh, what a finish. He does shoot it first time. Just slamming it down off the back corner wall. And with 1:01, he's back in the game. Another delayed kickoff by Daniel. Wahvey's used all but 6 boosts here, but he will have a direct line to the back corner. Oh, he's missed it. Big miss by Wahvey. That was totally free. He tried to pop the ball, and he's whiffed it. 50 seconds to go. Wahvey needs kickoff possession. If Daniel could just get one of them, it's going to be a world of trouble for Wahvey as he tries to come back. 45 seconds left. Daniel on the ball. He's so hard to dispossess. He's taking it back as well. Wahvey trying to dispossess him, trying to take the ball off him, and actually does, and scores again. That is so well played, as Daniel was in the back corner, boost advantage, and felt super comfortable, but got dusted by Wahvey, who just played the ball. 34 seconds to go. Wahvey still in desperate need of kickoff possessions. He goes on the inside wall, looks for the trip, doesn't get it, and Daniel's there for the save. That was that hook kickoff I'm talking about that you can counter Daniel's standard kickoff with. Fortunately for Wahvey, it didn't go fast enough. It didn't bounce hard enough into the middle. 15 seconds left. Wahvey needs a goal. He only has 26 boost. Now 23, now 0. And Daniel has ball control. Daniel's outplayed him. And Daniel wins and advances to Salt Mine 4 main event. He has made massive gains in his game since last week. Last time he played Wahvey, he lost in 5. Now he wins in 5. And I think he still has more to give. This is not the best Daniel we're going to see in Salt Mine. You can guarantee it for the main event. he will be back at his best. So looking at the bracket, we do have a confirmed lower bracket semi-final. It's going to be First Killer versus Cosmic. First Killer reverse swept Rettles. Absolutely brutal game there for Rettles, losing game 3 and game 5 by 1 goal. Game 5 overtime as well. Honestly, though, a really good showing for Rettles. Cosmic, meanwhile, has swept AJ. He only lost to Daniel today, so this is going to be a real test for First Killer.